Welcome back, everyone. This is the Adventures of Peepers. Let's continue. Let's go, Peepers. We got things to do.
The dwarf is unnaturally still. You might mistake her for a corpse, were it not for a slight twitch of her eyelids.
Look closer. Her stillness is not a calm one. She waits for someone, something.
She calmly opens her left eye, then her right.
What do you want?
Inform her of your visit with Lohar. You need to get through the hatch. Do you have anything useful? Not really.
The dwarf unfolds her arms and shoots to her feet.
All right, human. Well, glad Lohar ain't left us here to wither. Those brutes are taking their sweet time down there. I gotta send word soon.
Ask what her partners hope to find below.
Who knows? Anything that gives away what Mordus has been up to. Probably got all sorts of tricks for covering his tracks, but the goons downstairs should sniff out something.
Ask about Mortis.
That weird priest's been hanging around Lohar for ages. Now he's vanished. Those half-wits below will know more.
Thank you for the information. You're heading down now.
Get to it then. But tell the lunkheads that Glenn has sent you before they bash your brains in.
Alright. At the abandoned house in Driftwood, we found a disheveled, dwarf blocking our passage to the cellars beneath. After mentioning Lohar to her, she allowed us to descend. We have gained access to the cellar beneath the abandoned house. We ought to search it thoroughly in case it hides any secrets.
I've spotted something.
There's the lever.
I've spotted something. A skull. Well, it's missing an eye. As far as locks go, this one's pretty macabre.
Taste of freedom. We found an ornate skull embedded in the wall. It seems to be missing one of its yellow gemstone eyes. Sure we've read that one, but I'll look at it. Also, I keep forgetting to do crafting, but I'll do it later. And pretty sure we've read that one. No, we haven't. I'll read it. Arrows of water to put out a fire. Arrows of oil to slow down your rival. Arrows of honey to can catch more than flies. Arrows of poison to slowly end lives. And yeah, there's two people that are trapped down here. The goons that were mentioned before. They got themselves locked behind the secret door.
There we go. Finally. The door's opening.
By Duna's dagger. You here to free us or kill us?
Well, killing you could be freedom. Bottle of beer. Hold on to the cup of oil. Actually, we just do this. Boop. Money. Anything else that's really... Nope. Alright, accept. Inform them that Lohar sent you.
The male dwarf expels 2 lungfuls of air and glances happily at his companion.
We've only been fretting here for a few hours, but it's felt like days. That snot-nosed priest's as slippery as a snake in an oil drum.
Ain't found nothing that lets on what Mordus is up to. Only thing we managed were to close that door and get us stuck. And if there's another door out there, never could find it.
Lohar ain't gonna be pleased.
This Mortis, what is he up to? Where has he gone?
Ain't no telling where that priest has gone to. Started acting all funny not so long ago, then flew the coop.
Acting funny? Ask what she means.
Well, at first, he was just buddying around with Lohar and the rest, you know. But then he'd start looking all sickly and run off for a day or two. Then some stranger tried taking old Lohar down, but got himself caught and tied up. Ain't no coincidence Mordus went hanging around then.
She taps a finger against her forehead.
A woman knows things. Nothing's getting past me.
Send them away in peace.
Best we head off then. We've got business to attend to.
Alright, no further information. Grab a painting. Flaming amulet. Rhymes of the scribe. Into the Deep, My Adventures in the Mines of Krakskar by Rubenos Longbeard. The author says he traveled the famous mines and claims to have met many dangerous creatures of the deep. Strangely enough, he doesn't seem to mention a single creature that you ever heard of. The editor's note at the end describes the book as a dwarven social satire. I can deduct one recipe from this book, but this reads more like a puzzle. We've read that one. Alright. Jawless skull. You know what? Screw it. We'll do some crafting on video. Seeing what my options are. Alright, craft some stardust. Craft some pixie dust. Okay. I do want flame runes. Medium flame runes. Large flame runes. Where's the other rune? Right there. Can't get higher. Do I need an augment? Be right back. Okay, to craft the larger things, we actually need superior stardust herbs, which we have yet to see. So that's a thing. Well, good to know, I guess. In that case, I'm just gonna split these. Craft one of thems. And with that, we'll have that ready. I guess that's it. Alright, what other crafts can we do? Make a bunch of frost runes if I really need to, but I don't. Make a bunch of handmade shields, which won't help me. Bunch of those. Okie dokie. That should clear up some of it, clean up the inventory a little bit. Oh, actually, biggest thing is the potions. So yeah, as you can see, there's quite a bit to filter through. Resist all potion. Okay. All right. Yay for crafting videos. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some stuff.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
All right, so we triggered a trap, which
Well,
closed
this
the...
won't do. If I can get stuck, then I can get unstuck.
Indeed. So right now we're stuck. Obviously, if you plan ahead using things like teleport shit, you can get around this. Legendary dagger. Because, of course, it has freaking sawtooth knife on it. That's actually pretty decent. But level 9 dagger, and we don't use daggers. We can actually change our characters to anything we want, really, if we respec, but we're not going to do any of that. Alright. Read all this. Schematic. Drawn upon the page is an elaborate schematic. It closely resembles the broken shrine to Duna and Mortis's quarters and depicts a mechanism operated by a button on the statue's back. Letter to Mortis. Mortis, you are a lucky man. Your failure to assassinate Lohar could have been ruinous, yet our Lord proves his grace by not only sparing you, but granting you Mord Akim. The ritual requires an excessive release of source, but I'm sure you're anxious to prove your allegiance. Use it wisely. The orders remain the same. See that the weapons from the Peacemaker reach Arks unharmed. I'll await their arrival. And do be careful. There are a number of Godwoken who have escaped from the fort. Should they pass through Driftwood en route to their Meister, be sure they pass no farther.
Lohar will want to know of this.
And then Razzle Dazzle, the engineer's approach. This book details how to create a Razzle Dazzle grenade using nothing but a jelly room or an air resistance potion. Of course, it could go off at any stage and dazzle its creator, but you record this in your recipe book anyway. After all, this one it looked so easy you could do it with your eyes closed. So, Razzle Dazzle, huh? Grenades. So you need empty canisters for this to work, which I don't have any. Alright, let's read our thingy here. We found a letter addressed to Mortis in his chambers. It mentioned his attempt to assassinate Lohar at the behest of some unknown figure. It also mentioned some sort of ritual, Mord Akam, or Akame. Lohar will no doubt be interested in seeing this letter for himself.
The shrine depicts Duna, yet has clearly seen better days. Scratches and fissures deface its exterior, and its eyes have been gouged hollow. You run your hands along the exterior until your fingers graze the button noted in the schematic.
Kneel and recite a dwarven prayer you once heard. Anvil be my altar, hammer be my offering.
Your words are swallowed by the chamber's thick air.
Press the button.
There's no mistaking the sound of stone chafing stone. The entrance to the chamber grinds open, filling your lungs with slightly less stale air.
Alright, let's go. There's a few people we didn't talk to in here, but I'm not that concerned about it.
Better get out there before Mordus makes it all the way past Arks.
Rifle through your pack and offer Lohar the letter you found in Mortis's house.
I asked you for a man, not a note.
He takes the letter from your hands and reads it quickly, face hardening with anger as he reaches the end.
Bloody goddamn spit-sucking weasel! This is bad. Not just for me and mine. Not just for you and yours. This is bad. For everyone.
Ask him what the note means. What is Mordecame?
Hell if I know, but it don't sound good. Seems as though Mordus wasn't mine after all. Trouble is, I don't know whose he is. Of course. That's why I haven't heard from the cave. Sabotage. Listen up, I need your help. We all do. Mordus has his hands on something dangerous. Something I was trying to protect us from. Not just my folks. The whole damn realm.
Tell him you're going to need details. What kind of stuff does he mean?
Look, me and mine, we move classified cargo. Take it right off Magister ships and put it into the hands of those that will use it rightly. Trouble is, we came across something no one ought to have. Not the Magisters, not my folks, not the gods themselves. I ordered it to be destroyed. I guess Mordus, whoever he's working for, wants it for themselves. That can't happen.
Demand to know what kind of cargo he's talking about.
The less you know, the better. Trust me. Stop Mordus and I'll take care of the rest. My people had an operation up in the caves outside town. Good access to red ships and plenty of privacy too. Haven't heard from them in a couple of days now. I thought maybe we'd lost the messengers to Voidwoken in the hills, but now I think it's worse than I thought. I bet my lucky left foot Mordus is in the cave. You gotta get to him before he gets his hands on that cargo. Pray to whoever you pray to that it ain't too late.
Tell him you'll do what you can.
Finally, someone with a little sense around here. Give me your map. I'll show you where we were operating, where I think Mordus will be. I don't want to know what'll happen if he gets what he's after.
We delivered Mortis's letter to Lohar. Lohar implied that his associates acquired something very dangerous from a Magister ship, and that it was being stored in their base of operations in caves outside of Driftwood. The letter was enough to convince Lohar that Mortis is plotting against him. He has bid us to find and kill Mortis. He told us where he believes Mortis must be hiding, some coastal caves outside of Driftwood, that the dwarves have been using as a map. He marked their location for us on our map. Alright, so I've done part of this quest, and that was with my first attempt at playing this game, and it's not too shabby. You know what, we could just teleport this, yeah, we'll teleport the square, that's fine. It's got some interesting things to it. It should probably be a lot easier now that I'm level 13 and not like level 10. Level 10 undergeared and not properly built for I was kind of a jack of all trades situation for my first character, which was fun, but your damage starts to lack greatly if you let it linger like that. Alright, I'm kind of seeing what my options are as far as directions are concerned. Obviously we got some places we can go to along these areas. And we've gone through some of this already. No we haven't. But as for the map, there's a shipwreck location that's near Reaper's Cove, and then there's the Wrecker Cave. And then of course there's Hanog up there, so we actually have a few routes we can take that are a little bit out of the ordinary, I suppose. But we're not going to worry about that. Okay, yeah, I think we got to here. Did Peeper talk? I swear Peeper just talked. Alright. Gotta keep Peepers alive though. Okay, Peepers only follows Rumia, not anyone else.
It smells like blood and death. I wonder what I've stumbled upon.
For a second I thought I spotted something. There's Grog the Troll up there, by the way. We also didn't ever go down here, did we? No, we didn't. I said I was, but I completely forgot. What the hell? It's a blood trail.
Only beta trolls hide under bridges.
More blood. Wooden box. Tasha. Level 10. Never fought these guys before. Nothing we can't handle though. Bloodstain there too. We touched Beastmaster. Interesting. Okay. So he brought down some ice and then cursed it, and that curse somehow bypassed my defenses. Level 10 Void Touch Beastmaster, huh? Where you at, Peeper? There you are. Unidentified amulet.
Seems someone's been digging rather hastily. Something isn't right here.
Dead trader's leg. Aggressive takeover. We found a trail of blood. It seems almost certain that someone met a violent end nearby. We followed the blood trail to a shallow grave. Unfortunately, we have no further information. That chest is locked. Should I try bashing it open? Silver glass, some money, and a ruby. Not bad, I guess. So yeah, at this point I'm kind of just checking some spots. Okay, more blood trails, yeah.
Only beta trolls hide under bridges.
We'll leave the troll alone. So we want to get down there somehow. So yeah, they apparently found something not safe from the recent magistrate, which we also, you know, the freaking woman that was being haunted by our own crew also would not reveal any details about what we happened to find. Yeah, that's why I think two peepers. Up ahead there are dwarves, I believe. Possessed or mated, and then the umbral totem. These are level 10.
My blood is ice. The void is here.
Go, worm. I require more.
I don't know what that statue's doing, but it doesn't look good.
Alright, there's a statue right here. I don't know what it does. We probably don't want it alive. Now, last time I did this, I let the Voidwoken leave after the conversation. So there was only the dwarves. But, I'm not too concerned. I believe the umbral totems just give buffs. One dead. I should have just attacked twice, I'm an idiot. I don't have to worry about that anymore, I guess. Now we just gotta worry about everything else. Like, all of them. Alright, reactor shot. If anyone moves in that area, they get free shots on you. No, my chicken! The voidling chicken's dead. No, we're not. No, no, we're not allowed it. We're not allowing it to die. No, I want to see what happens with peepers. I didn't expect them to be freaking in the middle of the combat either. All right, I'm gonna ignore the statue because honestly, the statue didn't matter. I was thinking maybe it was controlling them, but that's not the case. Alright. We're not going to mess around then. Too bad I can't have, like, keepers just sit still. Alright. Go,
My
zoom.
blood is ice. I don't know what that statue's doing, but it doesn't look good.
Alright.
Go, worm. I require more.
Yeah, I get it.
He requires more. Go.
Pathetic little creatures.
Okay, the problem is going to be the one that's up there. But they're spread out now. They're not together. that's gonna be a problem too. Alright, we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna teleport to here. Okay, peepers. Yeah, peepers, stay out of this. Okay. Kill you. That's one down. Two down. I should have teleported somebody. We'll do it this way. This could be a tough fight if you're not careful. Peepers, where you at? Okay, peepers, be good. Don't die. Okay, we're gonna have to move up the full distance. Alright, then rain. It actually washed away the curse too. That's nice. Okay, that'll work. See where my options are. Split. It didn't freeze the other one. That sucks. Fine, we're going all in then. Get one dead. Gonna fly.
You wriggling little worms! Be blessed.
There you go, dwarven statue. Maximum armor and dodging. Okay, got it. Alright, I already used my teleport. Start here. Critical hit. Alright, that's 2. Last one's on you.
This body is fresh. Were they a sorcerer?
Peepers. Oh, there you are. Good. Safe.
The void is strong here. Even the stone is infected.
The spirit of the dwarven battle mage gazes upon the mutilated body that once housed her. As you approach, she turns confused eyes on you.
Stare back impassively.
She gazes deeply into your eyes, uncomprehending. Then she stares, and you feel yourself drawn into the mesmerizing source pools of her eyes. With a jolt, her life flashes before your eyes. You become her in her prime, battling a felled magister in a deserted clearing. Electricity crackles from your fingers as you advance upon the magister.
Focus your attention on the terrifying young magister.
The magister is part of something dark, something cruel, something that goes against the very fabric of your being. All bets are off. Merciless, you attack her with spell and blade. As her warm blood spurts to cover your face, you are sated. A satiety you would never speak of, a satiety that momentarily fills the emptiness within you. Wait, who are you? You can't remember. You are thrust out of the spirit's memories and back into your own sovereign mind. You see the spirit of the dwarven battle mage before you, eyes downcast now.
your leave. Alright, so we got a little bit of information. Not much, but some. There's a source puddle there, but we don't really need it. Identified boots. Alright, what do we got? Amulet. Persuasion and warfare. Strength-based boots, I think I already... Do I have better? Yeah, I do. Alright. Let's go ahead and check what's up here. So yeah, I can reach the other end here if I really want to. Alright, peepers can't climb ladders. Don't worry, peepers, I'll be back soon. There's stained letter. To my darling Caroline, I hope this letter finds you well, and I hope that I am on your mind at least half as much as you are on mine. Work around Driftwood is hard but steady, good coin, and I sleep well at night, although I think we may be onto something big. We got a shipment in yesterday that's causing a right stir. I can't say much yet, but there's talk. Some say we'll be heroes of the Empire, some say we'll be knighted by the Queen herself. The boss doesn't seem too happy about it, mind. Wants the cargo dropped down a mine shaft. Thankfully, one of the top knobs arrived to put things right. Morris or something. He seems like a good one. Hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have a lot more to say. All my love, my dear, love of my life, mother of my children yet to be, apple of my eye, Barton. So yeah, Mortis showed up. Got it. Alright, what else can we get? You can actually get to inside this place through some other means, to say the least. Bloodied arm. I'm not an elf, so there's no point in picking up the bodies. Epic shield. 10% block chance. Neat. I'm guessing that's like a 100% evade or something. I don't know. I've never gotten far enough to use a shield like that.
Careful now. That's a trap.
There we go. We'll just wait it out. Don't want to get peepers caught in that. So yeah, you can start climbing up this way, and it'll lead to a bunch of traps and all sorts of fun stuff. Which we'll deal with in a bit.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Here, I'll trigger it.
I should neutralize this thing before it does damage.
Neutralized. And to be honest, I don't really need everyone else to be up here. There's also a climb part here that you can actually get onto the wall. That's how I got to this place originally. I attacked from the top wall here, which actually gave me quite an advantage. So yeah, the light that is, you know, a lie or whatever, that's this thing. So we'll put it out. cautionary pamphlet. Also, Peepers is up here now. Gotta be careful. Don't want Peepers to die.
Now, that's a trap.
Alright, Peepers. Don't you die on me, Peepers. Alright. Alright, so while this is going on, let's wait for this to burn out. Kind of doing this all backwards. Alright, we're not going to go too much further than that. What we'll do... So we need to get to the Wrecker Cave, which conveniently we have a direct route to now. I've done parts of the Wrecker Cave. It's actually a pretty crazy place, especially if you're, you know, normal level. Path of Pilgrimage, I'm pretty sure we've read that. Yeah, we already know about that one. Okay. Dead Sorcerers. Spirit of a Sorcerer.
The spirit tugs and tugs at the source collar around his neck, though it budges not an inch.
We couldn't. I couldn't. Is it really our fault? The Voidwoken.
Assure him that that sorcerers are not the ones to blame for the Voidwoken.
He gives you a look full of hope, then remembers the collar round his neck and slumps forward, letting his hands hang heavy by his sides.
Alright.
Looks like this.
The trembling of the dwarven spirit tells you the halberd in his hands may not be enough to withstand his unseen enemy. He glances behind him, searching for an escape. He drops the halberd and bolts behind some nearby rocks.
Divine, save me! I don't want to die, please! I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
The spirit screams and screams as something unseen tears into him.
Peepers, are you here? Good. We don't want Peepers here. So yeah, you can actually see a bunch of dead spirits as you go along here. Most of them are just kind of reliving their last moments. Not exactly something you want to listen to.
There's a Voidwoken on the bridge ahead.
And these guys are
Where's
level
it
11.
going? Good
So, yeah.
gods! What happened?
Yep, and there's a bunch of mutilated bodies. Oh, hey, it's you.
The dwarf rocks on her haunches, gnawing at her own bloody knuckles. Her wet, fearful eyes flick to you. She lowers her fist just enough to hiss a warning.
Away! Away! Too noisy! It'll come back! It'll take me too!
Ask what exactly will take her.
She shrinks into the fetal position.
It'll come back! It'll come back! It'll come back! It'll come back! And we'll all be eaten alive!
Tell her she's in a state of shock. You need her to try and focus on you.
The dwarf shakes her head vigorously.
No! I don't want to look! I saw too much already! Too much!
Alright, give the gentle approach one more shot. Look into her eyes and ask what she saw.
Your efforts draw an expression of eerie calm. She stares up at you, wide-eyed.
You'll see for yourself. They take us for food. They take us for food for their spawn. They'll take you too.
Her stillness dissolves. Trembling, she curls herself into a whimpering ball and shuts you out.
Alright. We entered the Wrecker's Cave. It seems as though something terrible happened here. We found a surviving Dorth amidst the carnage and bodies on display in the cave. She seems to have been driven mad with fear after whatever she witnessed. We can't make much sense of what she says. Right, we're going to go back the other way just so we can think along the way. You'll quickly get the theme of this place very soon. Though I'm not sure how it's going to go this time around. I'll talk more about it once we get to that certain part. Hey, intestines! If you combine intestines with water, you make a freaking water balloon out of it. Remember, kids, that's how you make water balloons. Alright, I know what's up ahead, so... Alright, let's go.
A sorcerer? Still wearing the collar too.
Is this where the flying Voidwoken took those poor souls from the beach?
Well, so much for haste. Ah, there it is. There's two of them. So these guys are level 11. So last time I did this, I was playing. It was my first time going through this, and of course I wasn't optimal build or anything like that. These guys are pretty tough. If you're, I was under leveled and under geared, and it's pretty tough. Like they have 1100 freaking magic armor, so magic was not really an option. So pretty much I had to wear them down with just raw physical damage. This time around it should be a little bit easier. Just a smidge. You got a range. Bar. How much damage does my smash do? Not enough. Okay. We'll do it this way then. Okay, that works. Alright, another one spawns. Yeah, and that's also the other thing. I was having a trouble with just two of them. And then another one spawns. These guys do pretty good damage at this particular level. One spawns. They're both gonna go next. Alright, got frozen.
Stop it, that tickles! Get your damn dirty claws off me!
So yeah, it's scripted.
happened?
Alright, so that's what I was wondering about. I mean, I managed to kill 2 of them, and then I got overwhelmed. But yeah, it's definitely heavily scripted. They got so much... You saw that one literally get about 5 attacks on me. And once both characters are CC'd, they'll web ya and then pretty much drag you deeper into this, essentially a hive. We were attacked by a woken creature and dragged deeper into the cave. And at this point, we are completely split apart. And you get placed in random points in the... Yeah, you get put in random points in the freaking entire world here. So yeah, you can see it. I'm over here. Losa is over here. It's also completely random. The locations my 2 party members were in the previous time I was here, completely different. My main character was literally in the center of this giant nest, and I had to run for my life trying to get out of it. I had to use, it was the first time I ever used smoke grenades to try to escape. And then Losa was in a lot better position. And of course the biggest issue is trying to find, get in a position where everyone else is at. Oh god, Peeper's here. Okay, Peeper, you gotta be cool. Just stay safe. Oh, I don't want Peepers here. Yeah, if you smash these things, it spews out cursed blood. Alright. Got trouble up here. Well, it looks like just more eggs. But yeah, I ended up in a situation where I was like, alright, there's a bunch of larvae and eggs, and then of course those big guys come out of the ground, just in random places. And it gets rather difficult. And of course, if you don't have access to teleportation and stuff like that, it can be very hard to navigate around this place. Like the previous time, like I mentioned, my main character was in like a big nest. The only way out of that big nest was through a secret passage, which I couldn't find while running for my life, and I ended up doing weird things with like teleporting pyramids and shit like that, just so I can, you know, survive. Okay, I recognize this area. Door's locked, that's fine. So yeah, if we go up this way, it's gonna put us in a combat. Alright, Losa. This place, I have no idea. I don't exactly want to loot this place yet. I'm trying to get a... That's Losa. There's the depths. And there's Rumia. Not exactly a...
I wonder where the others might be.
Indeed. There's a record cave, that's a waypoint.
Glory is mine.
Oops, didn't mean to loot that. That's my bad. Alright, Now the question is can I just waypoint travel? There we go. That's an easy way to get everyone back together. Alright. So everyone's back together, that's good. And this route here would have taken me up to there. Okay. Obviously you got palisade gates everywhere and all that fancy stuff. We'll backtrack to where, oh, there's also this. I didn't even see this.
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, this area was where my main character spawned the previous time. Like, literally in the center of the room. Glad Beepers is not here. It would get really ugly if Beepers were here. Yeah, I've got eggs everywhere. Alright, there it is, the big one. And I was much weaker on my previous playthrough. I literally couldn't fight this. Oh, I didn't even see you. Resistant to earth and poison. Yeah, they do a lot of magic damage if you hadn't noticed. And their initiative is kind of weird. Well, that wasn't helpful. Oh, initiative broke. Found an unidentified belt. Oh, I guess breaking containers actually doesn't cause that problem. But it doesn't stop the Lucky Charm proc. But yeah, the cave entrance right here is actually hidden. So when I looked in this chamber, I was like, I have no way out of here. And the way I had to escape was I ran down here, which has all these pits, and I teleported. I threw my pyramid, one of my teleporter pyramids, onto the floor because it wouldn't let me throw it across. And then I teleported it across, and then used the teleporter pyramid so I can teleport to that pyramid. It was a very difficult way of travel for that for that particular character. That's okay. So yeah, there's a bunch of things you can break. I always break it all. You know, stuff can drop and all that good stuff. Unidentified helmet. Oh no, my weapon's about to be damaged. Alright, well I do have hammers. Not many, but I have some. A ring. Alright, it's at 3. Let's use a hammer. Do I have to unequip it? Yep, I do. Come on, there we go. Alright. I didn't realize hitting these things actually caused durability damage. Last time I was here I used a bow. So I might have to invest in repair hammers for once. Not a big deal. Legendary helmet. Alright, what do you got for me, Rumia? Thievery and Perseverance. Level 12 Finesse. Level 11 Con. Or level 11, yeah, Con and Warfare. And that's everything. Wait, there should be a, yeah, it's up here. Then an unidentified legendary helmet, which I have better. Yep. Yeah, that's a difference of 2 levels, but it's like 50 freaking magic armor points. They have nearly the same freaking bonuses too. Alright, how's my weapon doing? 16 durability. Alright. Alright, so with that... It'd be a little hard to scroll through this place, by the way. You just teleport to here. And this path leads to this spot here, and you can see there's the tunnel that we just teleported out of. So thankfully, since we're over-geared and over-leveled, this particular part is a bit easier. Alright. Okay, so this was the area that Rumio was in, and we're about to come in through the back way here. We'll go ahead and do that. Oh no, peepers. Peepers be cool. I don't want peepers here. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a video because I have no idea how long I've been recording. So I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this was Divinity Original Sin 2. See you guys later.